Hey friends, this is my Tank C1 Elite SMOROBOT, or SMOROBOT. I'm not sure how you say it, but translated in Chinese, I think it translates into worthless. I have no evidence of that, but it seemed pretty logical considering the circumstances. But I appreciate you checking out this review because I bought this in June of last year and I used it for a couple of months, and then in September it stopped working. So I sent them an email on September 20th. I said, we love this little machine until yesterday when it stopped working. We had not used it for a couple of weeks. We always store it inside and keep it fully charged, and so on and so forth. But in spite of all that, how do I get it working? And I sent all the purchase information as an attachment. So they reached back out on the 22nd, 2 days later, rapid response and everything. And they said, thanks for providing the information. Please shoot a 3-minute video on how the whole thing works or doesn't work, whatever. We appreciate your cooperation. So I sent them the video. I sent them the video 2 days later, rapid response. Thank you for sharing the video with us. As per checking on the video, we concluded that the robot got malfunctioned. It got malfunctioned. Please basically it goes on to say, what we can do right now is give you a replacement, send the robot back. Once we receive it, we'll ship you a new one. Please confirm if you want to move forward with this process. I thought that was pretty self-explanatory, but anyway, September 24th, the same day, I said yes. So then they say that they need the serial number, contact, and shipping address, which was all on the very first email that had all the information on it. So I send that stuff to them. The next day, they say, we've submitted the request for your return label, and we'll wait for an update from our procurement department. Procurement. You get the idea. So they say once the label is generated, we'll send it to you immediately via email, which I think in any other company happens probably as soon as you hit enter. But maybe not. But that was on September 25th, and I don't get anything for more than 6 days. And October 1st, I say, hey, any idea when this is going to come through? I need a working machine. The next day, we're truly sorry for the inconvenience. Our system is currently experiencing issues that are affecting the processing, but we've submitted your request for a return label, and it's in the queue. Okay. Once our system is fully operational, we will directly email you and we'll expedite the process to minimize any further delay because they're rapid. We appreciate your understanding and patience. So on October 6th, I said, is your system still down? 4 days went by, nothing. Is your system still down? The day after, thank you for checking in. We understand your concern and apologize. At the moment, we're still experiencing technical issues. Rest assured that once everything is back to normal, we're going to ship and get you a replacement and expedite, because they're rapid, to minimize any further inconvenience. That's on October 7th. 7 days goes by. October 14th. I say, good morning. It has now been 21 days since I reached out to you and almost 18 days since I requested a return label. I have a difficult time believing your company has been unable to ship products for 3 weeks. I've been more than patient. Are you going to honor your warranty? I thought that was a pretty, measured approach. That was October 14th. Later, sorry for the inconvenience. Not feeling like they're very sorry. Our system is now running perfectly. This is October 14th. The delivery of the new robots to our warehouse has been delayed, and the estimated arrival is 20 to 30 days. No worries, but once we receive the robots, we'll send you a new one. Very sorry. So the next day, I said, oh, okay, well, since your system is running perfectly, send me a return label, and I'll ship this one back and make sure that you have it so that when the new ones come in, you can just ship them straight to me. That seems reasonable, right? 2 days later, October 16th, we completely understand your concern and apologize. At this time, some of the functions of our system are operational. Unfortunately, not the return label request process. Womp womp. As an alternative solution, what we can do for you is give you a 50% refund, and you can keep your robot, or you can choose to wait on the return label. Please let us know how you want to go. So I respond back and I said, so please understand if I understand this correctly. You offer me a replacement under warranty because my robot was defective, but the system that supports your shipping operation was down for 3 weeks. 4 days ago in an email, you said your system was finally running perfectly, and you would send me a new expedited robot when your new ones came in. I asked for a shipping label return, and you simply said, you would send me a new one without delay, right? But the system, as it turns out, really wasn't running as perfectly as you said, because now it was down to 50%. So I say, who's shipping the products for SMOROBOT? And if you have an empty warehouse that hasn't done business in a month, you haven't been able to ship anything for a whole month? To rectify the situation, you offer me $250, which was 50% of the cost, and I get to keep it, and it doesn't work. So essentially, I've got a really expensive boat anchor, right? So me as the customer, what do I get out of this? I get half of my investment back, and I get to chunk this huge machine into a landfill. Doesn't seem like an environmentally friendly option, in my opinion. I'm not sure exactly what other purpose it would serve. So you're saying you run a company that prides itself on precision technology, but you can't get a software system working to produce shipping labels. Now, I don't own a tech company, but if I go to FedEx or UPS online, I can print shipping labels all day long. Really, it's so easy. Any trained monkey can do this. I can do it. So if any of this is inaccurate, I invite you to please correct me. I believe this is a stall tactic, as your company doesn't want to honor its warranty. I've been more than kind and patient. I thought so. We completely understand your frustration. I'm not sure that they do, but they truly apologize. Their system is now fully operational. This is October 20th. Fully operational, and they're currently processing my label request. Still processing. We'll send you the return shipping label as soon as possible. The next day, they finally get me the shipping label that I needed. And they say, send your replacement. So I box it up and send it back. And on October 31st, a month and a day after I initiated this whole conversation, they said, we've successfully processed the replacement of your robot for free for the first time. Their words, for the first time. That just doesn't seem like, that doesn't bode well for me going forward. So, I kept it in a box. The new one came, I kept it in a box over the winter time because I had already cleaned my pool. I didn't need a robot anymore because it was clean and all the leaves had fallen and we were good. So in May of this year, I pulled the new robot out of the box and I used it twice. And I said, I reached back out to the same guy named Santi. I'm not sure where Santi lives, but anyway, I said, it's with great regret that I reply with another failed machine. We elected to clean the pool manually last fall, like I said. We stored the robot in the box in the winter in a climate-controlled garage, and we can start fresh with a clean pool. But sadly, the replacement only worked twice. I showed you the video. I sent a video because I knew they would ask. I'm requesting warranty or refund assistance with the pool season underway, and hopefully this process will be much faster and smoother than last year. That was May 18th. I get crickets. Then on May 27th, because I've been waiting, hello Santi, if you responded to this message, I did not see it. This is my second request for replacement or refund of the failed machine. Please reply promptly. May 27th. I got crickets until June 4th. This is my third and final attempt at repair or replacement of a second failed machine. If it doesn't receive a response by tomorrow, I close the business. I'm going to assume that you aren't honoring your warranty. I'll post all of these long delayed customer service email traffic on Amazon and every other site that I can. I don't really want it to come to this, but if you're not going to stand behind your product, you don't leave me a whole lot of choice. You're going to lose way more money by avoiding this than making it good on your end. So there you go. If you're looking to buy this machine, don't. You'll regret it. You can see that even if they do send you stuff, they're going to send more junk to you. And they're not going to honor their warranty. They're going to long delays, stall tactics, and everything else. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you, and you can save some cash and don't make the same mistake I do. Until next time, God bless.